Alright, so here's what we're trying to replace. LED reflector. Oh, actually this is a stock one. There's one on this side, and obviously one on this side. So, pretty much like so. It's a perfect fit. So that's the right one. And yeah, that's the last one. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tether it to the headlight or the taillight assembly. So the difficulty of this, I would say, it's at least an intermediate. You kind of want to know how to. I'm doing what's called a splice method, so I'm gonna splice these wires with the existing assembly ones. But I think that's part of the easy part. I think the difficult part would be trying to. Well, I'm trying not to remove the whole bumper, but that it may come down to me removing the whole bumper. I'm gonna try really hard to. Yeah, I think because everything else on here is solid. So we have some what do you call those? Allen key type screws. You have to undrill these. That comes out. That comes out. I'm sure we have some in here that probably need to pop out. Maybe I don't have to touch this lip, but I'm sure there's some on this side, and we need to gently pry this open. So it's gonna be a fun day. But yeah, so just a disclaimer that do this at your own risk, in a sense that you are messing with some electrical stuff. So if you are not experienced with this kind of work, just have somebody else do it. I don't know if you see that car over there. I did that to my Scion years ago, and it was a perfect thing. So I'm gonna put it on this guy. So that's about it. I will probably record again once I take this bumper off. So let's do it. Cool. So bumper just came off. What are these filters? There's a bunch of screws and these typical Honda clips. So get that. So we're taking out this guy. So I think you can just push. I see a screw. You see it? Is it on the? That one's fine. You can leave it now. It's, sure? Yeah, that's part of the lip. It's okay. We're just taking out the reflector mask. So we're just taking out this stuff. Okay. Actually, hold on. This might not be it. Hold on. So let's take out the reflector. You have to release some of the waffle clips. You don't have to take out all of it, but just some of it so you can easily take it out. So let's attempt to take this guy out. You just push in, you said? Yeah. So go ahead. Push down, and then nice. So that's out. So cool. So we've exposed the wire, as you can tell, using one of these grips, wire separators, and we've done the same here. So now it's just a matter of tying them and putting electrical tape back on. So the wiring portion, after we've fished it through here, you can see it right there, and so the rest of it is up here. So the red one is for brakes. That's got spliced with that. Yellow one is turn signal. Black is ground. So this green one in my hand, that's gonna go get tied with this guy for parking lights. So we're just gonna expose this flex tubing, undo some of this electrical tape to expose the wires. Alright, so we put everything back. I haven't fully sealed it, but we're gonna test it to test the parking lights. I'm gonna switch it to parking mode. So those are the native ones, and you can tell these guys are lit. So it is getting power. And these ones have not been hooked up just yet. It's hard to tell in the daylight, but you can vaguely see like the difference. Like this one is a little bright, so it's technically supposed to be at 30%, and this guy's just dead. So that's it. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, but that's all the wiring. All right, so you're holding the brakes. Cool. And then can you do hazard lights? I'm sure they'll look better at nighttime, but cool. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. Hold the brakes again with the hazard lights on. Let's see what happens. Are you holding the brakes? Let go of the brakes. Hold them again. Okay, I guess that doesn't matter, but cool. Thanks, man. So this is how they look at nighttime. You can tell on parking mode. They're about 30 degrees or 30% lit.